Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo, also known as My Injury Guy, shooting another video explaining how injury cases work for you. So today's video, the topic is, do they have to pay me? Are they required to pay me if I got hurt at work? Is that the law under workers' comp? Do they have to pay me? Or for any injury case, car crash, whatever, do they have to pay me? So a guy called me and basically asked me this question. So his case was a work injury, workers' comp case, but it's an important topic for us to talk about for anybody who's been involved in an injury case, whether it's a car accident, dog bite, bar fight, fall down case, nursing home abuse. If you're missing time from work, it's smart for you to think about that. And what does the law require the responsible party who hurt you to pay, or your employer in the case of workers' comp? So let's talk about workers' comp first, okay? In workers' comp, you are entitled in the state of Illinois. This rate varies from state to state. In the state of Illinois, you are entitled to 2/3 of your pay if you have been injured in a work-related accident. So your employer's workers' comp insurance is supposed to pay you 2/3 of what you were making. Now, that sounds terrible. Like if you were making $1,000, now you're only taking home 2/3 of that, which is about $667, right? Well, it's actually not that bad because they don't take taxes out of your workers' comp pay, called TTD, temporary total disability. So they do take payroll taxes out of your pay that you normally receive, but they don't take taxes out of your money that you get when you're off work due to a work-related injury. So if you make $1,000, you're probably taking home pretty close to $667 anyway, either way. So it's not as bad as it sounds. Now, do they have to pay you that money? The truth is they don't have to do anything. If they come up with any excuse or no excuse at all, it's up to them whether they want to dispute your case. Now, what I tell people is the number one thing that gives them a good reason not to pay you is if you don't have an off work note from a doctor. That's why I tell anybody who gets hurt in an accident, work-related accident, is going to have a comp case, you have to get a doctor's note keeping you off work. If you don't have a doctor's note, they don't have a legal reason to pay. Now, are there other excuses they use to not pay people after an accident? Of course there's other excuses. It's like I said earlier in the video, sometimes they don't pay you for no reason at all. They've got no excuse. And that's where I become involved and I threaten penalties. You can actually assign penalties to an employer who doesn't pay benefits as required under the act when the injured person and their attorney has done everything right and you're just not paying. There's penalties you can get. Now, how does it work in a car crash or other kind of injury case? I can explain, and I will. I'm going to explain right now. Unlike workers' comp, where you get paid while you are off work, right? So under workers' comp, you get paid while you are off work. So every 2 weeks, you're supposed to be getting a check. In third-party cases like car crash, any other case that goes to court, you don't get paid while you're off work. You don't get a lump sum of money in your pocket as the case is progressing. You get a lump sum of money at the very end of the case. And what that comes down to is, will your doctors testify that you were unable to work? And, can we prove that you were employed and what you were making before, right? And, then it just becomes, what it comes down to is a question of credibility. Can we prove it? Do we have the documents to prove it? And if we do, then we're in good shape. And if we don't, then we have a problem, right? But I would say most of the time, if you are working with a good lawyer who knows how to prove lost wages and knows what documents are required, they're going to quarterback that for you early on in the claims process. So first of all, like 90% of my cases settle, so we don't even go to court, right? That means a settlement offer that my clients accept and want to settle for, right? But in situations where they're not paying, and we have to go to court, we have that issue all sorted out before we even file a lawsuit. So it's easy to do if you know what you're doing, but what it comes down to is, do you have a doctor who's going to say, yes, it would have been bad for him to go to work or bad for her to go to work with that medical condition from this period to that period. It sounds really simple, and it really is simple, but getting doctors to do that, it's like pulling teeth sometimes, especially the doctors who aren't familiar with injury cases and how they work. So that's that, and that's that. That's how that works, right? So are they supposed to pay you? Of course they're supposed to pay you, but there's a million reasons and excuses they can use not to pay you, right? So I hope that information helps you. If you have any questions, you feel free to call me anytime, day or night, 312-500-4500. If it's a new case, just press 1. And hope you and the family are well. Please stay tuned to the end of the video because I have a really good free information and tools that I'll tell you about at the end of this video. People love the tools and information I provide. I think you will really appreciate them too. So make sure you stay tuned and listen to the end, okay? Thanks so much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.
312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call my injury guy.
Call my injury guy.